Hey, what is going on, guys? Dale619 here, and I think it's time for another update for the channel to let you guys know what's been going on lately and what will be coming out in the next few days. So let's get straight to it. So, first of all, I have come back to YouTube. I took quite a bit of time off and didn't really put out any gameplay or any official or proper decent quality videos in quite a while. Mainly because I just couldn't record. My last computer was terrible pretty much. It would not record anything. It would have problems editing and it would just become a huge pain in the ass for a lot of things. So that's mainly when the whole GTA series started, where there was just like maybe 2-3 minute videos a piece, and that would be it really. And that was mainly the whole idea of that, to just make short little videos of all the cutscenes in GTA. But I don't think I'll ever be going back to that, mainly because, if I have to be quite honest, I can't even play at least maybe 2 hours a day of Grand Theft Auto Online. If I have to give a decent excuse why, I just can't have fun with it. I think I've just played it too much, and I think it's time to just play different games. And quite recently, I've kind of been going back to quite a lot of old games and finishing off achievements in places that I totally just ignored, and just making sure that I had most achievements in games that, yeah, I pretty much missed and didn't really take much notice to. So, what's been going on the channel lately? Well, I've been uploading a playthrough of a game called Amy, and pretty much the backstory going into this game was, I heard quite a small reviews about it. I heard that a lot of people really disliked the game, and a lot of people said just to stay away and just to totally ignore it and never ever to pick it up. But it was on sale, I think, I'm going to say at the end of October. It was very, very cheap. So, and I thought, hey, this looks kind of cool. This looks quite interesting. And it's kind of like it's quoted zombie survival. So I was like, yeah, that sounds kind of cool. And you would guide a character around with you, and it sounded really interesting. So I thought, hey, why not try for it? And so pretty much I picked the game up and kind of left it for a while, because I wanted to actually do a full playthrough of it and just not play any bits of it and just pretty much play through the entire game blind. I saw reviews online of people pretty much saying that the game wasn't fun and that it was totally awful to play, and just to stay away from it. So I was like, well, it surely can't be this bad. So going into the playthrough, I seriously didn't know what the hell to think. And really, if you see the playthrough, which I'm going to pretty much say that if you watch the first 2 parts, which is part 1 and 2, which I'll have a link in the description, or I'll have an annotation on screen right now, so you can definitely check that out. And if you don't enjoy part 1 and 2, then that's totally fine. I'm not going to force you to watch this game. I'm not going to force you to sit through the amount of crap that the game puts you through just to go through certain stages, just to go through the game in progress. It's totally fine. If you watch 2 parts and it's not really a thing, totally fine. Because, in all honesty, this is my first ever game that I've fully 100% playthrough, completed, walkthrough, whatever you want to call it. Completed the whole game on my YouTube channel. I've completed 1 million games in the past. I wouldn't say 1 million, quite a lot of games. And for that mainly, I just had a really bad time playing it. To put it quite honest, and I don't want this to go on forever, because I know this could pretty much be a separate video on its own. Pretty much, I just didn't enjoy the game because the story was lacking in so many places. It had some things that were kind of unique about it, especially the last boss. I really enjoyed what the last boss looked like. It looked pretty cool, but the delivery of the last boss and the entire scene itself just didn't work, and it just felt out of place. And like I say, see for yourself pretty much. You can see the first 2 parts definitely show off why the game is bad. And trust me, those 2 parts are not even the scratch of the surface of the game. The game gets so much more annoying and more frustrating, and you just want to throw your controller across the room by the end of 1 chapter. So that's pretty much the sum of payment. Amy's now finished. It's going to go up. I think it probably finishes, I'm going to say, the 18th of February or the 19th of February, when the entire playthrough is completed, because I've recorded it in advance. So I can just get done with the game, and I really didn't want to do it that way. I wanted to have fun with the game, and I wanted to say, hey, this game's not that bad. I don't see why people have been giving it bad reviews, but like honestly, I just couldn't enjoy it. So with that out of the way, I did record a small little section of Dead Pixels, and for a lot of you who don't know what Dead Pixels is, it's a really smart and unique looking kind of horror zombie game, but it's got an arcade retro feel to it, and it's not all serious because it's got some comical moments. It's pretty unique, and I really do enjoy it. So I'm going to leave that in the description. And what's going to be in the description is going to be my Twitter link, so you can follow me on there if you want to keep up to date with what I'm uploading or just what's on my mind, pretty much. And if you just want to ask me any questions, totally fine. About my Facebook page, I really don't know what I'm doing with that, mainly because I don't use Facebook as it is, and my Facebook page is kind of blank, and I haven't really posted anything on my Facebook page in about, I'm going to say, in about 5 or 6 months, so I don't really use it. Twitter is my main place. I use Tumblr, and Tumblr is quite a strange thing, so not a lot of people, should I say, talk about Tumblr. So, especially a lot of people when it comes to gaming and stuff. So, if you've got a Tumblr account and you just want to follow me, or just message me on there, or just see what I'm posting or whatever, what's on my mind, you know, kind of like Twitter, then I'll leave that in the description. So my Twitter account, my Tumblr account, the playlist to Amy, so you can check up on all the parts of that if you want to actually check that out. It's up to you. Like I said, I'm not going to force you to watch it. If you enjoyed part 1 or if you enjoyed part 2, then see how far you can get into the game before you start pulling out your hair, because with me, I just completely couldn't stand the game by chapter 2. Dead Pixels, a few more episodes are probably going to go up from that in the future. I think when it comes to videos that I'm planning for the future, I've got a few things written down. Should I say written down? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, there's a few like draft notes going around. There's a few notes that I've just scribbled around just to see if what games could work, what games couldn't work, and see how I could make it into my own thing. So I'm looking more into that. I think February is going to be quite a good month, especially for my channel, mainly because once I get down to it, I'm going to be recording a new playthrough, which isn't the longest game in the world, but I'm happy for that because I wouldn't want it to drag any longer. And so you'll probably be seeing that maybe by the end of February. It really depends how fast I get the entire thing edited. I'm probably going to just complete the game within maybe 5 days and just put that and spread it out over maybe 2 weeks at most, and then continue with whatever game that I've got left. So I've kind of got a little checklist going on of what games that I want to finish, what games I want to go back to, and kind of tell you guys about. On hidden gems, I've got a lot of stuff, but I can't plan anything in stone yet. The only thing which is mainly planned in stone, which is definitely going to happen, is more Dead Pixels. If people want to see that, I'm definitely up for that, because I could talk about that game for quite a long time. Like I said, Amy's pretty much finished. The entire playthrough is completed, and you should be seeing the last parts of that in the next few days, hopefully. And apart from this other game, which I can't really talk about right now, because I really want to make sure that I get it all edited out, it all comes out on time, and I'll definitely let you know when it's about to come out, either on Twitter or I'll just announce it in a random video about maybe 2 or 3 days before the actual playthrough comes out. So that's about it for the channel. Thank you for like all the people who actually kind of came back, because I took a long time off YouTube and disappeared and didn't upload anything which was actually decent quality or which was really good to watch. So thank you for coming back. I really appreciate it. I hope you all stick by, and for the new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. I hope that you have a great time and my videos are entertaining for you. So like I said, if you want to check out the description, it's going to have quite a few links in there. And if you enjoy the video, let me know, because I really do enjoy doing these video update things, whatever you want to call them. Yep, I love doing them, because it's quite a good way to interact with you guys and to tell you guys what's been going on and what's going to happen with the channel and where the channel's going to go from here. So I'm going to just say a big thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you do, let me know with feedback. If you didn't enjoy, then let me know what I could improve on, because I always appreciate any feedback and any appreciation. That really means a lot. So I'm going to speak to you guys later, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye.